She says she's a vet, right?
I am. I'm a
so
problem. I promise you. I'm ungovernable. It's over for you.
And that's she believes that men of value want this. She believes men of value want this.
Oh, you smell funny, right?
I smell funny?
Yes, you do. You smell funny, and the niggas that I fuck with, you can never touch. Even the white boys, you lame ass. Are you fucking serious? Get the fuck out of here.
Yo.
Get the fuck out of here. See, I told you don't bring me around these nut ass. I make too much money. I make $350,000
So
a
then
year.
represent yourself. So then represent
Here with that
represent
shit.
yourself like a professional woman. Sit down and have a conversation.
I'm gonna let you guys know from the onset of this video, if you're having a particularly triggering day and you do not want to continue on being triggered throughout your day, you might want to go on to another piece of content, because the woman in this video, her behavior is absolutely insane. Now, she inevitably rage quits this podcast, but her behavior that led up to the rage quit, it's insane. It's crazy. And it is absolutely a behavior type that nobody, man or woman, should tolerate. In fact, if she was a man, her mouth would have gotten hands put on her. That's how disrespectful that she is. Yet, this is peak online entertainment, so it is worthy and ripe for dissection. It never ceases to amaze me. Aggressive, confrontational, foul-mouthed women that will say that they are feminine, that are displaying wounded masculine traits through their bitterness that exists within their soul. And also to all of the lovely young ladies out there, we often refer to you as the MTRs, who are deeply soft, deeply feminine, sophisticated in the way that you behave. We love y'all, we salute y'all, and we know that you don't like this behavior either. So please join us as a community as we spit on this woman's actions. Without further ado,
the way the country was built and what we stood on was the nuclear family, and maybe that dynamic could change. But what I'm telling people that is going to be ugly, because women don't appreciate what it is that men do.
So right? You spit out a lot of facts, and you're saying a lot of things about the connection between men and women. Do you realize that men benefit more in a marriage than women does, health-wise and everything? Like, men benefit more
health-wise.
Yeah.
Are you going by that?
Women? No, that is a fact.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
I've already debunked that. You can get your phone, but it's if you really look at it, if you really dig into it.
Podcasts unless they have them
I'm
fact
telling you,
right here.
I've already checked this fact. I've done it live on podcasts where I brought the
not
stats up.
from podcasts. No, I'm talking about I go to school. I do periodic reviews. I look at scholarly journals. I don't just look at other podcasts to see what other people are talking about. Men do not. Women don't benefit in marriages. Men benefit more. They live longer. Men live longer in relationships.
Who benefits from divorce?
Women die faster when they're with men.
It's mutually that's
Thank
not a
you.
fact.
Yeah,
that's a lie. That's a fake.
One second, because
I'm telling you. Go ahead.
That's why I don't like going to podcasts that don't have fact checkers here, because that's what they talk to each other and they don't listen to other people.
Fact. I heard them.
So you already debunked it. So who told you there was a fake study?
It's not a fake study.
I've already looked into it.
There's propaganda studies.
It's not propaganda. That's what you say to save your ego.
So we gotta understand that there is science. There may have been a study after that, but that wasn't a fake study.
So this is the gender warfare we got over here. She says she's a vet, right?
I am. I'm problem. I promise you. I'm ungovernable. It's over for you.
And that's exactly what a man of value wants.
Right.
She's exactly what a man of value wants, an ungovernable woman. Yeah, she's, oh my God. Like, there's going to be a line around the corner of men waiting for that.
Around the corner, we're just waiting in droves to sign up for this elk of young lady. But you already see what she's doing. She has this educational appeal, right? She's trying to downplay whatever the young brother on the left was going to say before in terms of what he's found out, right? Like, let the brother speak so he can at least tell you what he's debunked or talked about on a podcast. And you're beginning to see that she wears this ungovernable as a badge of honor. Just pay attention. We're going to keep listening, but just watch the behavior.
I want to say this, though.
How much money do you earn?
I don't know.
Wait a minute. Trying to now downplay the things that the brother is saying based on how much money that he earned. Oh, gosh. You can't make this ish up. Let's Proceed.
I'm on YouTube, bro. I have a lot of money.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I've been with lawyers. I've been with doctors.
Oh.
Okay.
I've been with white men.
You doing
Yes.
Oh my God. She reached
Disgusting.
the top of the mountain. She been with white men.
Divest.
Oh my
I
God.
got
She's been with them, but how many ever retained you? All that means to me is that you are let men of any race go deep inside, and then they throw you back to the streets from where you came. Let's go.
She belongs to the streets.
Quick emergency meeting. I was recently searching for my name online and found way too much personal information, which brought me down this weird rabbit hole of how that could have happened, and found out that there's companies out there called data brokers that will sell your data to marketers, scammers, and even stalkers. And it's a nasty, disgusting feeling knowing that there's bad actors out there selling my information, selling your information for profit. But that's why I'm recommending today's sponsor, Aura. Now, I use Aura to automatically remove my information from these sites and keep my information off. But they do other things as well, such as bank fraud and identity theft alerts, VPN access. But guys, utilize my link down in the description box down below for a 14-day trial. At least see if you've been compromised. Privacy is king in this day and age, and you should know if your information is out there. So again, utilize my link, aura.com/MTR, in the description box down below to try 2 weeks free. That's way more than enough time to see if your personal data has been exposed. Go now.
And you just talked about how we're on the thumb of white supremacy.
Yep. And I'll
So
tell
what, you wanted to control the thumb?
You
want to control the thumb?
You want me to get into it?
No, she's pointing
Why would
fingers, too.
There was a point in time in my
Look at
life
the
where I
finger.
felt like black men were failing so badly. I was very young, so I was 19, by the way, too. So I was a kid. But
That's
that
an
I
adult.
thought that black men were failing so immensely that I did, for a moment, see how white men marry easy. White men help their families easy. White men their wives benefit from their partnership easy. I did see that, and I was caught up in that idea in regard to how white men might they do it better than. Don't figure it out early enough, and they waste time, blah blah blah. So I went with the white man, but I realized, because I take accountability and everything, like all of these, this was a systematic way of thought, and I shouldn't have I should have understood why black men are the way they are, and that all the systematic, the domino effects to put them in their situations like that. And the only reason why white men are the saviors for the moment is because society allows them to be. So once I deconstructed that, I went back to black men, and I'm here to stay.
I want to make a point because I don't even want to touch that. I think the internet's going to touch that for us. But
Yeah.
I think you said that.
If this goes out,
You said that.
you might have to cut this part.
Yeah, you got
It's out, baby.
to cut her part. You know, 'cause, yeah. What she said was some bullshit. But you
What I
said.
said was some
Let
bullshit.
me explain. 'Cause
Uh-oh.
you held the mic.
You're very sensitive.
You held the
You are
mic.
extremely
I've been taking my turn.
sensitive.
I've been taking my turn.
He's
That was
I-
kind of
Yeah,
taking
she's extremely sensitive.
Right.
And I grew up around
You-
boys.
you-
Like, I know
you-
sensitive boys.
Yeah.
I have all
so
boy
sensitive.
cousins.
Oh, so sensitive.
I
I'm gonna
know.
cry after this podcast is over.
look
I
at
can look
Please,
you in
get
the
me tissues.
eyes and see
Yes,
who
tears.
really
Tears.
got it.
Oh
and
my
who
God.
don't. No.
I won't be able to sleep at night thinking about, oh my God, if I could only be with a woman like her. Anyway, but the point I want to make, right, is this.
You
She-
think the internet gonna grind me up?
Oh yeah, they're gonna chew me
Yeah.
up. They're gonna chew me up.
No, sorry. All the man said was that was some bullshit, and through your own emotion and irrationality, you begin to call him out of being a boy. I grew up around boys. I know how boys act. So disrespectful, but notice how the sister code began to activate with the bird chirping in the background. But my young scholar is playing this perfectly. You never take it seriously. You let it roll off of the shoulders, and you troll them with no emotions about how much that their words impact you. Oh, they can't stand this. But wait, it gets better.
You said that women don't benefit from marriage. You said
No.
men benefit from marriage. Was that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Who benefits from divorce?
Y'all,
We do?
the woman, if the man has money.
Okay.
The average does not have
Okay.
money.
Do you-
Nobody's
you
gonna
do
get
realize that
anything from divorce.
7 out of the 10 richest
You-
women are a beneficiary from marriage, right? Whether it was death or divorce.
There are women who become billionaires from divorce.
Why are you talking about billionaire concepts? You're an average. What are you talking
I am not
about?
an average dude.
You are.
I'm not
No, I was
average.
just trying to
I'm not
illustrate
average.
point
But
that
the
women
point I'm
generally
trying to make,
bet.
and that's why she thinks I'm
And
sensitive.
when
I'm not even
if you're
offended by
talking
that.
about custody,
sensitive.
alimony is paid by how much percent?
But
It's like 93% men.
Alimony is
Yeah.
for white
90
men. They don't pay alimony.
Oh my
What?
God.
What?
no, but she's so
We
This is
already
so
know the
crazy.
news channel she watches.
Yeah.
We know the
Y'all
news
don't pay
channel.
alimony.
But here's
Yes,
the
we
thing.
do. Yes, we do.
Let's
Are you paying alimony right now?
Smooth.
What's the percentage of black men marriage
Smooth,
in
hold
this
on.
country?
Smooth, hold
And
on.
then tell me how much y'all pay
Smooth,
alimony.
smooth,
This
hold
is
on.
so
Tell me what the
crazy.
This
percentage
podcast is
black
gonna
women in
smooth.
that's working.
Hold on.
This
This podcast is gonna be
because if
it's
I
go-
don't want anything to come out, it ain't coming
well,
out.
because you're embarrassed. Because you're embarrassed about what you're saying.
I'm not embarrassed.
I'm not embarrassed about what I'm saying. So you
Okay.
can use whatever I'm saying.
He's
you can
good.
put it out. Okay.
You're a very insecure person. You
I'm-
probably
I'm
thought that I was
like-
gonna be. You're not used to women like me.
I am not
you're
used to masculine
you're
women. I'm not.
coward. I'm not a masculine woman. I'm so soft.
You said you date
Exactly.
young men
Wounded
6 years younger
masculine.
than them. You want them to be gangsters.
What?
That's not what I said,
If
bro.
he's 5'5" and wanting to be a gangster.
That's not what I
If
said.
you're not a gangster, he better be white. Because white people, they marry.
That's not what I said.
I'm
You're
just paying
so
attention.
insecure. That is all projection.
I'm just projecting.
That's all
I'm just projecting.
projection.
But I want to make this.
That was more so a figure of speech.
This is the point I want to make, though. This is the point I want to
Like,
make. We talked though. She said
professional.
women bend.
You're not married. You don't have any
She ain't gonna let him
kids.
talk.
You're a YouTuber. I'm a veteran. I'm a widow because I was married, right? I have a daughter that I put in one of the best schools in this country, right?
Mhm.
I'm not going to say how much I make money, but I make very good money. I'm a contributor to my community.
And I still don't want
And
you.
all it. I don't want you. Right? What the?
And I don't want.
You're still gonna be a leftover, baby. She's screaming she's not masculine from the mountaintops, but even outside of her wounded masculine behavior, she's currently competing the things that she's done within her life to a man, competing with how much money that she makes to a man. Men will sit down and compete on numbers. Men will sit down and compete on life accomplishments. Men will compete on money. Men will compete on effort. Men will compete on accolades. Men will compete on athletic achievements. Those are clear indicators and markers of masculine behavior, the competitive or the confrontational spirit. Also, jumping back real quick into their comments and regarding benefits of marriage to both men and women, studies show that both men and women benefit to some degree in a marriage. However, men are not scared of marriage. They're scared of divorce. Now, specific to those benefits, one that is always pulled out is income, that they have a higher salary. And yeah, if you have a family that you have to support, you will probably move in a way or do things in order to try to make more money for that family. But they say this word benefits as if making more money is a benefit. You have more mouths to feed. Like, your costs went up, so you had to make more money in order to substantiate life. Earning $60,000 a year and only your mouth to feed, you are spending less money than earning $90,000 a year with 4 mouths to feed. The other argument is length of life. And, I always say I'd rather have a more quality life than just a simply long ass life. But let's say that we go with that argument, then I can see that as well. Having a family, right, puts you in a more protected state so you can protect that family. You're engaging in less risk. You're not out in the street as much. You have more routine with your diet, routine with working out. All of these things put together, I can see how a married man lives longer. But all of those potential benefits aside, there really is no other benefits for a man outside of if that man wants children. He wants a family. But I find it hilarious that destructive demon women like this will lead with these talking points, not realizing that you are the exact type of woman that would reduce a man's life.
I don't want a woman like you.
And women don't want men like
I
you.
don't want
And
a
he's
woman like
upset because women are becoming more like me.
Hope not.
And he's not.
It doesn't
like,
upset me.
It's
It
not
doesn't upset me.
his thing.
My dad always told me that a man is not going to argue with a woman.
Absolutely.
We're having
What does that mean? Like, listen, the man has been unable to speak. This is a conversation. He's not arguing with her, but she is arguing, and if not, disrespecting him. Birds that say things like that while also not acknowledging that as a woman, why are you arguing or speaking disrespectfully towards a man will forever baffle me. And the reason is that they want the benefits of being a man, but none of the consequences. 2 men talking in this disrespectful way right next to each other will lead to blows, but she's protected by her gender.
My 6-year-old, the young boy that was 6-year-old wasn't back and forth like
It's
this.
just like,
I'll tell you that.
She didn't stay with him.
Watch
So,
your
all
mouth.
right, so let's get to that part of it. So I do understand that there is
I'll never forget you.
Right.
I know
You're the reason why I don't
Let it
date.
go, lady.
I'm gonna
You're
forget.
the reason why I
Trust me.
don't date.
This is gonna be a
God.
race out of my mind.
Do you see this? This is the reason why I don't
Are
date.
you saying that men like this?
Masculine men.
I earn more money than him. He's a YouTuber. He's my age. He's almost 40. And he's a YouTuber. Like, come on
She
now.
earns more money. You don't know what I earn.
You're a YouTuber.
Have you seen my channel? And the millions of views that I got?
Doesn't matter.
Oh.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Can you fly me to Fiji? I can fly myself to Fiji
I
tomorrow.
just came back to Africa from Africa.
Boy, bye.
And yes, we got Fiji money. What are you talking about? You don't know me. When
I
have
know you.
when
I know
have
you. I've seen you 1,000 times. Like, I know you.
so you've seen my content before.
No.
So what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Alright. Next question. Can you move on?
Yeah, so
But sure, hold on.
No,
hold on here. Because here's the issue, right?
Okay.
Women like
move
her
on.
overtalk men, and it's fine. We're gonna let the footage reveal that, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna let the footage reveal that.
True.
No,
But
we're
we've
not
sat here
we're gonna talk
quiet.
about this before.
We sat quiet while she went on long rants.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And I
Go
tried
ahead.
to interject at time, but I was like,
I'm
no,
not that. I'm
that-
actually a softie.
Okay,
He's
you-
so
can you-
soft.
can you stop
Like,
interrupting?
he's
Okay, just one
foaming
second.
at the
Just-
mouth over a softie.
just one second.
I'm not even a hard girl,
Okay.
and he can't take me.
I think you're hard. I think you're hard. I think you're very hard. I think you're very hard. But
All right.
I understand you. You know why I understand you?
No, you
Because I
don't, bro.
listen to you, and what I've heard from
You
what you
don't
said is that
understand me.
you like men that are.
You don't understand.
like
me.
men-
We cut from such a different
Okay,
cloth. You
just
do
one-
not understand
Just be
me.
quiet for 1 second, right? Just let me talk. 1 second. I'm
I'm only quiet for people I respect. I
Okay.
respect men.
You don't
I will be quiet for you. If you wanna
So this is what I'll do.
diffuse the
Let's
situation.
give him 1 minute, and then if you need to
Gotcha.
rebuttal, it's on you.
Yes, is that
got
okay?
you. No, I'm answering it as I talk to men I respect.
Okay.
Yo.
Anyway, so
Good job, bro.
I understand women like you, right? There's a lot of propaganda telling women that you're exceeding men.
I'm talking about lived experience. He's talking about
No. So,
propaganda.
Just give.
That's what I'm saying.
I
He's
get
a
it, I
young
get
boy
it.
in his mind.
So
Like,
listen,
I'm a grown woman
we
with
gonna give
lived
him a minute. Give him a
experience in
minute.
real life.
I'm
He
gonna give
keeps
you-
telling me propaganda.
I'm gonna
I'm
give you a whole
telling
chance to
him my
talk.
real experiences.
Whoa.
He's telling me that how I'm feeling and how I'm internalizing it is propaganda. He's a child.
I get it.
Okay.
So just
loud, wrong, and strong. My blood pressure ain't got time for this. I appreciate these young brothers putting in the field work, but what could you do with this? But it's a fascinating dynamic because I'm telling y'all, outside of these podcast conversations, there's so many men that have dealt with this exact same type of conversations in the privacy of their own home or in the privacy of their own game nights, discussion nights, debate nights. The mouths are insane. The level of disrespect is unimaginable. Men are built to fight wars. Women are built to fight verbal wars. But women like this will never take accountability and never acknowledge why men just pass them up. It's through your own behavior. You're a banshee, ma'am.
give him a minute. We only gonna give him 1 minute, and then I'm gonna give you your time to rebuttal.
All right, I'm
And,
okay?
and we won't allow him to interrupt you either.
All right,
Okay.
got you.
Okay. So I understand women like you, right? You've been sold this reality that it's not true. And it's fine. It's fine. You sold the idea that only men benefit from marriage. But we tried to make the point to you earlier on that women actually, the only way they could get divorced, last time I checked, is if they were married. And most women, most of the wealthiest women in the world became wealthy through divorce. That is true. So I've never heard of a man become a billionaire through divorce, but we've heard of women that became billionaires through divorce.
White women become billionaires through divorce. What are you talking about? Like, this is not our
Charles,
conversation.
you could just forget it. Go ahead.
This is
Let
not our
her go.
conversation.
All right,
her
so
show.
you can go ahead.
Like, what is he talking about? We're talking about relationships amongst us, right?
Okay.
Like, he's putting in statistics and scenarios that he's not even a part of. Like, what are you pulling
That was
out?
my fault. I
these-
brought that.
Oh,
He did
okay,
bring
yeah,
it
I
up.
don't understand what you part of. We're talking
I was
about,
going that
we're
direction. I
talking
think I was
about
smart.
real people. That's why I don't like talking to YouTubers. I'm a real person. I pay taxes. I'm an everyday average person. I'm a civilian and I'm a vet. Like, I understand the military life and things like that. Like, I want to have real conversations with real people.
Got it.
About-
Just utilizing it as an example, the point is that even average earning men at the point of divorce may be forced to do away with half of what they've earned during the divorce. I don't even know why I'm trying to rationalize with the irrational, because there's just no combating the Jezebel spirit.
Real concepts.
And
All right.
YouTubers, we're from Mars. We're not real people.
So how about
Regulators.
this? How about this?
I just
so-
don't
so
respect
we do-
anything
we
you
do
have to say. I
understand-
feel like I've done so much more
You don't know me. What do you keep telling me?
So let
You
me-
keep telling me about me. You don't know me.
Hold on, let's
It's what
get
you're- it's what
let's
you're
get back let's
giving
get past
off.
that part
Like
because
you're screaming it. Look at you.
I don't
I'm not
think
screaming.
I don't think that that's going to really go anywhere. But I do want to get somewhere with this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if we're saying that there is something wrong between the relationship dynamics between men and women, how is it possible for us to bridge the gap?
We can't because if
No.
she
I
wants to
think we can.
lead, men won't follow.
I think we can. Can I answer your question? Can I answer your question?
We're gonna let her go. Then you got it right after.
I think for
we're
us.
gonna let her go first.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, so I think the problem with that is we have to be realistic about whether or not men are capable of leading, because we're not going to just go blindly follow after someone that we deem incapable. So it's a lot of these men that sit here like, follow me, follow me, follow me. A real leader does
Brick
not have to
road.
tell you to follow them. You're going to see the way they lead and naturally fall in line. So the problem is a lot of these guys, they want to be like, oh, I'm a leader. And the reality of it is you're not. And you wonder why these women are not following you is because you're not a leader. You're not even showing none
It's the
of these
delusion.
characteristics.
It's the delusion of the
follow
reality
me.
that men.
The problem with her entire synopsis is, and listen, I'm not saying 100% what she's saying is wrong, but they're attributing it to the guy in the middle. And again, there's nothing that he's said to be disrespectful. He has not been talking out of turn, right? Like, so they will determine him to be not a real man or whatever they want to define real man as, and then they buck up towards his authority. That's why so many men that look like him say, see ya, and go abroad so they don't have to deal with these mindsets.
are
I have women that
living in.
follow me.
There's this delusion of a reality
and I
that
feel
men
like
are
that's
living
another
in
thing
that
we
isn't
have to-
conducive with the real world anymore.
It's the difference between
Money
women and females. So I
Rules
feel like
everything.
that's a difference.
Money rules everything. It's getting so cutthroat out here.
I'm glad she
It's
said
getting
that.
it's getting so cutthroat out here that money is over everything. Your mentality and money. If you're not on the same page in regard to how to overcome these obstacles that are amongst us during these unprecedented times, nobody has ever seen things like this in this country and throughout this year.
I agree that
If
women
you
feel
do-
like money is their
If
god.
you
Money is their god. They worship money, and this is the problem.
because
we got
money
to.
gets you out of fucking like this. You don't have to deal.
It's not about
You
the
don't have
money,
to
it's about the
deal.
freedom
You
that
don't.
the money
You
allows.
have the choice to live in your own truth, be in your own energy, and do the things that you want to do until you die without ever having to deal
Yeah, and did you
with the counterparts.
right?
Like
do
with
you
the
believe that the
counterparts
men
that,
of value that these top nine?
what men of value? Nobody cares about those
these
men.
men
Men
that earn-
don't. It doesn't
Just- okay, just
matter.
calm down,
Bad
calm down.
bitches
Just-
don't
just-
put men.
You're not
at
a bad bitch. You're not a bad bitch. Calm down. But do you believe the men that make more
and
than
you
nine-
are a coward.
do-
You're a coward.
hold on,
I
hold
know
on.
gangsters. No, listen. I want you
Here
to
they go.
understand
I
something
know
because I
gangsters.
told you this before. I know gangsters,
What does that
Here
mean?
we
and I'm
go.
looking you in your eye right now. You're not
I'm not a
a
gangster.
thorough. No,
I'm
and
not a
you're
gangster.
no, you're not a gangster. And you're also a coward.
Why are you
and you
upset?
don't like
Why are you upset?
women because I
You
don't.
don't like
because
women.
no,
And
you
I
don't.
love black women,
And you're
dark-skinned
so
women.
insecure.
I love dark-skinned black women.
You're inadequate.
I love
You're
dark-skinned black women.
extremely
But I don't like
inadequate.
masculine women.
I'm not
I
masculine.
like
I'm telling you
dark-skinned
the
black
truth.
women.
You're a
Why
child.
do you keep pointing
You're a
at me?
child.
Okay.
You're a child.
You're allowed to say that.
You're a child.
Notice how she equates gangsters with thorough men. Oh, this community smoke, baby. Notice, did y'all catch that equation? Oh, all my MTRs, if you got girls like this in y'all crew, please dispatch them.
I'm trying to make
You're
it.
a
Where's
child.
the men that make $9,000
You're a child.
that want to date this?
I have
Who wants this in their household?
Nobody.
Who wants to come home to this?
whatever.
It's
Who wants to come home to
Thank
this?
thank you.
All right, wait.
Thank
All right,
you.
okay, time
The
out.
gangsters
Who
can
wants to-
take her.
Twenty,
How
thank
about,
you.
how about
Look
we
at my-
get back? Let's
But-
get back on topic. I don't want to take
And
it.
it's not
I don't
just
wanna- I don't wanna
black.
just go
and
way
we-
I
too
think
left.
beautiful women. I think black women are objectively the most beautiful women on the planet.
He's a
But
panderer.
when they
men-
behave
He
like
knows.
this-
He knows what to say. He knows what he's doing. A white
When-
tactic. He's doing a white boy tactic. Let me tell you something.
White
How
boy
he's doing a white
tactic?
boy tactic. I'm about to get on my politics right now.
Jesus.
Let me tell you how he's doing a white boy tactic, right?
What am I-
Because he's
I-
telling you
Oh,
he loves
right.
all the
All three of
superficial,
y'all are talking.
all the superficial things about black women, right? But he doesn't understand, like when black women. What did Malcolm X say? The black woman is the most disrespected and unprotected woman in this country,
Yes, I
right?
remember that
And when
speech.
we internalize that and we do that like that and whatever, a real nigga would have compassion about how black women represent themselves in the tight game that they run, right? A fuck nigga from the Caribbeans will ostracize you. Will ostracize you and make you feel like, oh, you're angry, you're this, you're that. No, I'm not that. I'm probably telling you something. And before you air this out, you're gonna, because I didn't know that I was gonna be in the presence of someone like this, and that's what I told you before I got here. I don't like these fucking type of niggas. I told you that.
And I think I called you to behave with this. I called you to behave.
I'm going
You
to
didn't, bro.
Grenada. I'm moving. That's what
Grenada. It's called Grenada.
I'm gonna say Grenada because I don't fucking believe anything.
That's absolutely fine. But she believes that men of value want this. She believes men of value want this.
So you smell funny, right?
I smell funny?
Yes, you do. You smell
you
funny, and the niggas that I fuck with, you could never touch. Even the fucking white boys, you lame ass. Are you fucking serious? Get the fuck out of here.
Yo.
Get the fuck out of here. See, I told you don't bring me around these nut ass. I make too much money. I make $350,000
So
a
then
year.
represent yourself. So then represent
Here with that
represent
shit.
yourself like a professional woman. Sit down and have a
But
conversation.
you keep antagonizing. You gotta.
Nah, she called me a child. She's allowed to call me a child. She's allowed to call me a child. She called me a fucking a child.
All right, listen. Can you?
You're blocking the camera. She's allowed to call me a fucking child.
You're talking about a camera. But
You're allowed to call me a fucking. Hold on, answer me first. She's allowed to call me a fucking child, bitch ass nigga. I know gangsters.
After you was antagonizing her. That's what I'm saying. You've been saying little slicks. You've been.
You're still beautiful.
Her.
You being black. You're still beautiful being dark skinned and black. I find. Yeah, shut the F up. Yeah.
Look at the way that this devil up here, because, you cannot let the enablers of this behavior go. Look at the way that she's smiling at the behavior when the young man on the couch is asking, wait a minute, so she can talk to me this way and then act like this? And then she says, well, she did that after you did XYZ. There was nothing that he said, nothing that he did that deserves this type of reaction of having a woman stand on top of him, act like that she's about to hit him. Protected by her gender, in the sister code that will smile through the chaos, deeply smile, because they see nothing wrong with her behavior, and in fact will try to paint him as the bad guy.
Yeah.
You're so beautiful for being dark skinned and black.
I still like. I would still like black women after this. I'ma still like black women after this. I'ma still like black women after this.
Black American men after this.
Okay.
Black American men, the Malcolm X's.
Okay.
These niggas.
Yeah.
I'm so happy he posted this.
This is what black men have to do.
No, you was antagonizing niggas like you.
Okay.
You would never fuck me. You would never fuck me.
Why would I never said I wanted to.
You would never fuck me. You would never get a
bitch.
Pull your bitches up.
You're disgusting.
Shut the fuck up.
But that's a moot point.
I think you said you were for
It doesn't matter.
I think you said
Like, it don't matter.
you said you're professional women.
YouTube ass nigga. I'm 40 years old. I'm YouTube. Where your 401k nigga? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Where's your 401k?
Where your 401k? You YouTubing ass 40-year-old ass nigga.
Hey.
We out, T. Stupid ass.
Oh, with an ER.
Yep.
With an ER.
Listen, I got lawyers. You don't want to do this.
There we go.
So you want this? Like, let me see this tape first. Where's that contract? Where's that contract? You don't want to do this. Let me see it first. Wrong bitch. I told you. See, I told you on the ride up here. These niggas is not ready for me.
And I didn't know because he was low-key antagonizing you. I don't know
How he wasn't. This is actually insane. Let me go back for a second here. This rowdy, bad behavior, and then saying I got lawyers after it is simply insane. And on top of that, having to watch the men, and I've seen this so often, the men have to sit on the couch and be the calm ones in order to have the situation de-escalated is mind-boggling to me. For all of the black women that are currently watching this content, these women are the exact reason why, as a whole, y'all are on the bottom rung of the dating marketplace. Why? Because these are the ones that represent y'all and have the loudest voices. Now, I don't think that this is the majority of y'all, but these are the ones that laughed at the death of Kevin Samuels, refer to young black men as bullet bags, will claim that they divested because they wanted to try white men because they seem like a better option, but then refer to white men as white boys when trying to prove a point against black men. I mean, it's so absurd. Certified hood boogers, certified ratchets, but y'all must go out y'all power to separate yourself from this type of mindset, the hyena mindset. Let's finish up.
I ain't even gonna hold you.
It's my fault.
Yeah, you a corny.
I know. I'm responsible for bad behavior.
We just had this whole conversation
good.
about how males and females are wired differently. You
Yeah,
as a
so
man,
why
you
am I?
don't-
So why does that allow bad behavior?
He don't
It doesn't have to do with allowing bad.
Your daddy was in your life.
He wasn't, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, he wasn't, right?
Was he? Was he or
He
not?
was.
Okay, well,
That's what I'm saying. I don't
that's
even
that
talk about.
Caribbean
She
You don't
said she
even
knows
know.
me.
because his daddy probably told him to
But
come
this
over
one,
and
you
think that
taking
his
it
little nut ass is
personally.
better
She
than
don't
black
know you,
Americans.
so don't take it personal.
Think about it.
You
I'm
are.
sorry.
That's why you was in. That's
This
why
is-
you was throwing your little shots all night, and that's why she all
I'm
emotional
throwing my
right
shots all
now.
night. So
Birds
I'm at fault for
chirping.
her behavior.
She's
Black men are responsible for the behavior of women.
I'll leave a link to this down in the description box down below so you guys can check out the rest of the content. I know the majority of my audience is gone, right? Like, because you like, hey, listen, MTR, I was just trying to sit back, relax, have some fun with the video here today. I didn't want to get triggered. I don't want to have to remind myself of what I probably dealt with in my past before I started looking at your videos and upgrading my life, you know? And especially shout out to all my G's out there, because I see y'all often comment when you see content like this and you're like, damn, I just feel a little bit more appreciative of the woman that I'm currently with or the wife that I am currently with, because I'm currently not with that right there. Nevertheless, I think one of the biggest lessons from the behavior of the men, because we'll focus a lot on the hood boogers within this, but the behavior of the men is that they didn't act irrationally when the women started to act irrationally. And the thing is that it feels weird because she's talking to you like a man who's trying to disrespect you, but it is a woman. The problem with that is that if as a man you act irrationally, well, she is then going to leverage the powers that be, and she will 100% always be into the right. As a man, they will treat you harsher when she called them boys up on you, and if found guilty, your sentencing would be harsher than she would have ever gotten for the exact same behavior. This is why it's so important. Hear me when I say this. Choose what environments that you can tolerate. Every environment that you place yourself in when you walk out the front door of your house has certain risk factors associated with it. And you have to think through this. You have the power as a man to choose what voices you want to allow into your life. Just like I said kind of earlier, this is why I don't do a lot of them podcast things, because like I couldn't sit next to nothing like that. And I've worked too hard in my life to have a chick next to me to think that she can yell at me like that. All right. So I choose not to do it. All right. Now, there's going to become some cost versus benefits that could I do something like that and it go viral and it pushes me to a whole bunch of people? Absolutely. But I don't want to. I simply don't want to. Understand this is that men who win long term in life are the ones that don't let the short term or the temporary out prioritize the long term. And at the same junction, I salute these men because the way that they're doing this, and I'm sure that they didn't think it was going to be this type of anarchy on their set, but they're putting in the work, they're getting a certain result because of that work. But prioritizing the long term, that's what you should be justifying, not the short term. All right. It might be, and I hate to bring it to this example, there might be short term monetary benefits of selecting a Frontier flight versus a Spirit flight, but you're opening yourself up to a certain type of a person, okay, versus getting a, Delta, a JetBlue, right? Then you'll be opening yourself up to another type of person. Shopping at Walmart will open you up to a different type of person than shopping at Target, all right? I think Walmart parking lots are some of the most dangerous places on our planet, all right? So I say this to say is that you must study these examples, you must learn from them, and remember that your leadership is earned. Respect will always be the reciprocal of that, But throughout all of that, your peace is absolutely priceless, and you must stop at nothing to protect all three. All right, that's it. I think I've ragged on the particular women within this, and I've given you guys solutions that I think you could really acknowledge and implement within your lives as well. But I appreciate you guys for stopping through. Shout out to everybody who's still here with me. You one of the real ones. I'm sure that the retention on this video about to be trash because of the way that the women were conducting themselves. But nevertheless, I appreciate you guys for coming through, and I'll see you soon. Peace.
So, without further ado, MTR, cut through the BS like we in charge. No cap with the rappers like steel bars. I'm packing and rapping like here we are. Mediocre tutorial reviews. Like, comment, share my views. Come up and I paid my dues. Big step in my black way shoes. MTR, he break it down, yeah, it's MTR. Check out the sound with his MTR. No one put it down like it's MTR.